We're deeply saddened by the news that members of our Amazon family passed away as a result of the storm. Well, first of all, we're not a family at work because we don't work our family to death. Our thoughts and prayers are with the victims, their loved ones, and everyone impacted by the storm. And this is the official response of Amazon after the warehouse collapsed, killing at least 6 Amazon employees last Friday. Something is broken inside Amazon, and let's look at the recent Amazon warehouse collapse case to see how the company failed its employees, which regrettably resulted in the deaths of at least 6 people who were working at the time in Edwardsville, Illinois. If you learned something from this video, I'm sure your training department has a lot of work to do. Amazon employs about 1.5 million people worldwide, making it the second largest American corporation after Walmart. Of course, nothing can beat Amazon lightning fast shipping and delivery, which is why many of us keep returning and repurchasing items from this e-com giant. So as for the orders, the company website had 2.5 billion monthly visits, which are roughly 81 million visits per day. So it's not a surprise Amazon's blind obsession with customers has led to injuries and even deaths over the years, and COVID has never been an issue there. Let's wait for suitable regulations to be implemented before we find out what truly happened at the warehouse, but here are my thoughts on the workplace situation. Amazon received tornado warnings between 8:06 p.m. and 8:16 p.m. and at 8:27 p.m. the tornado struck the building, killing 6 employees. And company representatives say that 1.1 million square foot facility had just one safe area. Basically, Amazon's employees had 11 minutes to get to what is known as safe area inside the building that is about the length of 3 football fields. So, and the company said that those are not separate safe rooms, but generally places away from windows. Places away from windows, guys. So the majority of 46 on-site employees made it to the building's only safe area on the north side of the structure and survived. And those who went to the south direction, they died. Following a tornado warnings, Amazon said that all their employees were notified and directed to the designated shelter area. But my concern is that with all that smart technology, precision, and almost 100% accuracy to predict natural disasters, why does Amazon fail to notify employees and ask them not to come to work? Instead, request them to get to a better shelter because Amazon know that their shelters sucked and they cannot provide adequate safety measures in case of tornadoes. So is this the way Amazon prepared when it comes to emergencies? So in my view, Amazon could have easily prevented those unnecessary casualties because everyone knew about extreme weather conditions. If this is the only thing that Amazon can offer as a shelter, forcing people to run 11 minutes to reach those so-called shelters, Amazon should have warned their employees beforehand and asked them not to show up at work, and also failing to advise its employees what to do in case of emergency and actually making sure that people know how to take care of themselves and perhaps even help to evacuate from that area. And failing to do so actually speaks volumes. So a few hours after the event, the emergency agency stated that subjects were trapped inside and described the event as mass casualty incident. The OSAH has opened an investigation which is expected to take several months, and this is the investigation that Amazon representatives said that they would welcome. Of course, Amazon has vowed to help affected employees and their families by providing a whopping $1 million that would be transferred to the community foundation. And just because those buildings were constructed consistent with the code, and because companies' penalties for violating safety measures are very weak, and because you have a contract that obliges you to work, here's what you should remember. If you believe your workplace is unsafe and unhealthy, you can file a confidential complaint with OSAH and request a workplace inspection. So it is against the law for an employer to retaliate against a worker who filed a complaint. So if you believe that you have faced retribution, file another whistleblower report within 30 days of the alleged retaliation. If you are not sure whether your working conditions are safe or not, just call OSAH or email them your questions. Just send them pictures of your workplace and ask to investigate and advise you if this is safe. Keep in mind that your information will be kept private if you request so, and please remember that you have the right for a safe workplace under the federal law, and you can refuse a dangerous work. Your employer is responsible for keeping you healthy on the individual level. If you work for Amazon or any similar company that requires you to work under extreme conditions, request a day off and make sure you know what to do, where to go in case of an emergency. So as customers, we can certainly be more patient, even trying to order less from Amazon in particular, because we know that they're dealing with employee-related crisis. And remember that purchasing something with a single click was designed to encourage purchases, the majority of which are spontaneous, and as my experience suggests, many of those purchases could wait or even be avoided. So in general, I'm not convinced that Amazon will ever change. It's too late, it's too big, and I see that they will wait for the whole warehouse overhaul, eagerly anticipating the day when they will be ready to replace all blue-collar human workers, because their productivity metrics show that it was designed for robots rather than humans. To me, it's evident that Amazon deliberately puts individuals in danger, and due to the lack of humanity, failing to provide safety precautions. Because do you believe that Jeff Bezos' house would be destroyed by a tornado if he knew that he lived in a tornado-prone area? Do you believe so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Amazon is one of the world's wealthiest corporations, and I'm not persuaded that they don't know how to secure their buildings, their residencies, and multi-billion-dollar properties from natural disasters. And of course, insurance will pay for everything, but it will not bring your life back. If workers can demand salary raises and negotiate benefits and times offs, people can demand better and safer working conditions and educate themselves more on what to do and where to go, and know your rights, that you can refuse any unsafe work, and it's better to change your employer in general. Please also feel free to share this video further to increase awareness about the situation, and perhaps it can help one person out there, which is the best thing that this video can do. And with that said, take care of yourself. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. Press the bell not to miss my future videos. I'll see you in the next video.